transcripts. What's the next step, or how do we proceed to compile a results section of either your research paper, thesis, or dissertation? The first thing we are going to do is to visualize the results. So I'm going to right click one of the themes, which is coping strategies of people with digestive disorders, and come down here, visualize, then click on something we call hierarchy chart of codes. You can see the codes that appear most related to coping strategies of people with digestive disorders include avoiding generalized condition labels, eating healthy, exercising, and acceptance. Those are the 4 main codes that are dominant when it comes to coping strategies of people with digestive disorders. Now, when writing my report, I can only include the 4 main codes in my report. So we can right click on this and export this as a PNG or a diagram, and we can call this coping strategies. We can also export this as a pie chart. Let's click on it, and you can see avoiding generalized condition, eating healthy, exercising are the 3 main themes. Again, we can export this as a pie chart, and exporting these sections of the pie chart, the bigger the section of the pie chart means the higher the frequency of the code in the data that we analyzed. For example, avoiding generalized condition labels appears in both interview transcripts more than acceptance. That's why avoiding generalized condition labels is larger. It's important to use the hierarchy chart to determine the themes to include in your results and analysis and the themes not to include. Obviously, we are going to include the themes that appear more or that have a higher frequency, such as avoiding generalized condition labels, eating healthy, and exercising, and also acceptance. And maybe we are going to ignore themes such as support from family, resisting peer pressure, and maintaining good mental health. Again, you can export this hierarchy chart as a PNG and you can use it in your report, as we are going to see. Generally, that's how you create a hierarchy chart from NVivo 14. You right click on the theme, the main theme, and then you go to hierarchy chart of codes, and then you can have the different codes depending on their frequency of appearance.